My name is Michael Charrington, and I'm a full-time technologist and part-time instructor in the Media Arts Department at Sheridan College. My main job here is basically maintaining equipment, researching new emerging technologies, maintaining labs, basically just maintaining the facilities and the equipment. My main thrust is, I guess, cameras, film cameras, video cameras. Yeah, essentially that sort of stuff. Most recently, we did a Much Music video fact, which for a band called the Pickett Brothers, which I guess are Canadian Idol, former contestants on Canadian Idol. And it was a Much Music video fact, which is essentially a grant for Much Music. They provide funding for it. And it was shot on the Red 1 camera, and it was, I think the budget was approximately 10 to 15,000. So big cranes, big cameras, big lights, and yeah. So I was responsible for sort of being director of photography on that and operating the camera as well. In high school, it was when video was big VHS cameras and stuff like that. So it's a little while ago, but. Any assignment I could do in high school, I'd shoot on video. So I really knew I wanted to do something video camera, or motion picture. Way back then, after high school, I went to Brock University and took film and got my film degree, which is great for the theory aspect and being able to write about film and analyze film and sort of learn the theories about it, but doesn't really get you any experience in the practical sense. So after Brock, after getting my degree, I came to Sheridan, and that's where I got sort of my hands-on training. Basically, technology's advanced to the point where it's instantaneous viewing of the image, or again, like when you shoot on film, you were waiting maybe a day to get the rushes back and view and see if you actually got the shot. So the instant factor is definitely changed. The fact that we've gone from film sort of to tape, and now we're going from tape to hard drives and compact flash cards and solid state media. So where the assistant's job has actually changed hugely in that in the past you have your assistant loading and unloading film magazines. Now they're taking memory cards and downloading to a computer. I think it's getting faster and easier, I guess, is the basic answer to that question. You definitely need somebody who's got a good attitude, and I tell my students that I'd say probably 85% of a person's worth is in their attitude. If they have a good work attitude and just a good overall sort of a positive attitude, they'll do well in this industry. People with bad attitudes and chips on their shoulder and that sort of thing won't go far. I mean, if you think about the industry, it's a team industry, right? There's not many people that do it all themselves, and so you're working with people many hours a day in the movie industry, and if somebody's got a bad attitude, you just don't want to be around that person. So a good attitude will get you far. If I had stayed being a camera assistant, I would probably still be a camera assistant. It's a lot harder to upgrade, and it takes many years to get to a position. Like when I was in high school, all I wanted to do was be on the stage of the Oscars winning Best Cinematography or something like that. And that's a high school pipe dream, of course, but it takes many years to get to that sort of spot, and many people have tried, and not everybody gets to do it. And it's an exclusive club to be the best cinematographer. But I mean, there's so many people out there, and I think if I had known, how many years it would take, and sort of the strains it might have on relationships and stuff like that, I might have, thought of something else. My feelings are that somebody in high school, watch a lot of movies first off, and not necessarily the latest epic theatrical releases by Bruckheimer or Michael Bay or something like that, but watch classic films and anything you can get your hands on. Research what the good films are, and just watch them. And viewing them is actually half the battle in terms of sort of getting your own vision, and then just shoot anything you can and get yourself a small handycam. Everybody shoots skateboarding videos and stuff like that. Well, try shoot narratives or experimental stuff. Don't do what everybody else is doing.